योगेन चित्तस्य पदेन वाचा मलं शरीरस्य च वैद्यकेन यो अपाकरोत्तं प्रवरं मुनीनां पतञ्जलिं प्राञ्जलिरानतोऽस्मै. Namaste. Each and every individual, whether Hindu, Muslim or Christian, whether Indian, American, Japanese or Russian, has a common goal. And that common goal is to attain the real bliss, the ultimate joy, which is Anand. Dukkhatrah nivritti swarupananda vaptishcha. Anand can never ever be replaced by anything else in this entire world. And the only way to attain Anand is through the continuous and devoted practice of yoga. If we try to find Anand in the material sources, we can never gain it. Now the question is, what is Anand? In simple words, disease-free perfect health, sound and calm mind. Basically, everything begins with a healthy body, as healthy body is a guest chamber for a soul and sick body a prison. Unhealthy hair is a very common problem seen in different forms, whether dandruff or hair fall or graying hair or even baldness. Unhealthy hair is like a threat to our natural beauty. And there are different reasons which can make your hair unhealthy, like continuous downward flow of blood due to the gravitational force, resulting into the lesser supply of blood towards skull, and then imbalanced diet, regular use of detergent-based shampoos, and above all, increasing level of stress and tension. But whatever the reason is, you don't need to worry anymore, as I, Acharya Pratishtha, is going to tell you very easy Bharat Yoga tips through which you can have healthy and beautiful hair. We'll begin the sadhana with Virechana Kriya. For Virechana Kriya, you have to sit in Padmasana or cross-legged position or any of the comfortable posture. And remember one thing, my Guruji always says, Yog maza hai, saza nahi. Yoga is for joy. Don't take it as punishment. Just enjoy each and every asana, each and every kriya which you perform. Sit in cross-legged position and place your arms at the sides of your body in such a way that your arms should form a 90-degree angle. In this position, you have to perform two things simultaneously. One, the forceful exhalation, and second, the movement of your hands in such a way that you have to feel the pressure at the mind-controlling nerves. We call it Manovah. At the sides of the body, we have mind-controlling nerves, and this is the only reason Virechana Kriya is beneficial for the body as well as for the mind. Just watch it once and then you practice it. Just be calm and concentrate on your breathing. And then, when you breathe in, lift up your arms, and when you breathe out, bring them back. Relax yourself, and while relaxing, again concentrate on the natural flow of your breath. No forceful inhalation, no forceful exhalation. Just relax. This is one round of Virechana Kriya. You have to perform at least 3 to 4 rounds, and each round should have at least 50 breaths. After performing Virechana Kriya, we'll do Tadasana. We'll perform Tadasana while standing. Stand straight, join your feet and weight equally distributed on both feet. Again, be calm at your mind and interlock your fingers. Place your palms in front of your chest, palms facing towards ground. Now breathe in and Stretch your arms upward. Simultaneously, try to lift up your heels. Maintain the balance, then breathe out and come back. Again, take the position, breathe in, breathe out, bring your hands back, and then relax. For Tadasana, Guruji always says, ये तो पहली अंगड़ाई है, आगे बहुत लड़ाई है. Whenever you begin the yoga sadhana, you start with Tadasana. Absolute relaxation with normal breathing, and again concentrate on the natural flow of your breath. For Vibhakta Hastpadasana, feet apart around 15 to 20 centimeters. Hands in prayer pose, eyes closed, and mind absolutely stress-free. Breathe in, lift up your hands. Breathe out and bend forward. Don't try to touch the ground. Head should be absolutely loose and no stress should be there, either physical stress or mental stress. Leave yourself loose in the final position. Breathe in, raise your arms, breathe out, again come in the prayer pose and then relax. Breathing should be normal in the final position. And as I told you earlier, due to the continuous downward flow of blood because of the gravitational force, which results into lesser supply of blood towards your skull, this unhealthy hair, the problem of unhealthy hair is there. But when we perform Vibhakta Hastpadasana, in the final position, the complete circulation of blood, the complete flow of blood is towards the skull, which results into beautiful and healthy hair. That's why Vibhakta Hastpadasana is like a Rambaan for the problem of unhealthy hair and for the problem of unhealthy skin as well. So perform Vibhakta Hastpadasana for around 3 to 4 times. And again, you don't have to give any kind of stress to yourself while performing any of the Bharatiya Kriyas. After performing Vibhakta Hastpadasana, we are going to do Ushtra Asana. For Ushtra Asana, you have to sit down.